Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the Grand Am Show here, presenting our first interview. We're going to be interviewing Call of Duty player TuSquare. Right now, I'm here with Rajan, who is also helping me commentate this video. I'm going to let him ask TuSquare the first question.
Alright, TuSquare, first, people that don't know you, how would you like to introduce yourself?
I'm quite new to the competitive scene. I was into game battles and I guess the team ladder aspect of Call of Duty at the end of Black Ops, and I slowly got into MW3, and I guess I kind of just went into MW3 hoping to make it to the first event, but once events were kind of canceled, I kind of just laid low like everybody else, and I kind of just hoping for Black Ops 2 to be my game. So pretty much I'm just been prepping all season, just kind of getting back into the competitive scene and getting, I guess, more known to the aspect of it.
Good answer. All right, now I have a question. I want to know, why did you name yourself TuSquare?
Yeah, a lot of people have been asking me that question. Actually, like, everyone's been comparing me to, I guess, Too Quick or T Squared, the Halo Pro, and to be completely honest with you, I actually got into my first ever, I guess, MLG event that I spectated on through their website was, I think, MLG Anaheim, and I think the only team I watched was Aim for Victory that tournament. And I did not know who Too Quick was. I actually didn't know who T Squared was. I guess that's kind of a shame for me to not know who he was going into, I guess, competing in MLG. And yeah, so it was kind of something that I went through early Black Ops when I started my YouTube and all that. It was kind of based off, it sounds a little bit corny, but my Asian background, thinking that it's two squared, as in, I guess, 2 to the power of 2. It's something that I just thought was, I guess, unique in my own way, and something that relates to my, I guess, the stereotypical Asian. So it's something that's lasted for me. I went through a couple name changes in Black Ops, and when I was just trying to find my identity in, like, I guess, the game battles ladder. And yeah, I just kind of built my way through TuSquare, and it's just kind of stuck all through MW3.
Next question, I want to know, being from Canada, do you find yourself at a disadvantage online via connection?
Yeah, I think I definitely feel like I'm on a disadvantage some points. Connection is something that's huge in Call of Duty, and I really didn't notice it until, I guess, I got more into the competitive scene and how much of an advantage it does give. But after a while, I think me competing on a 2 to 3 bar has been kind of like part of my game style, and it depends on how you play. You really gotta put aside the connection and make sure that you just keep holding your own weight and kind of stop blaming your connection for things. And it also does help to kind of, in my opinion, I take living in Canada and on the West Coast as an advantage. So I know that I can be a better player on LAN, so I'm not constantly playing on a 4 bar. So I know what I could be capable of when I get on LAN. So it's something that I like to do, and I don't really. Does get stressful at times, but it's something that still I still appreciate it, no doubt.
Okay. At this moment, how is your relationship with your former teammates?
Well, I guess that's a touch base kind of thing where I'm cool with a lot of teammates that I've previously teamed with. They're still my good friends. For example, if I'm teammates on Fierce, which was about my second team on this game. It was a great group of guys. It was me, Axmer, Notify, and BL Fire. I guess BL Fire and them are doing well. Axmer is kind of going to StarCraft 2, and Notify is more of a YouTube star. But although we broke up and things kind of went our separate ways, we still all keep in touch, and that's the beauty of Call of Duty. Even though teams break up, even though things are said online, at the end of the story, pretty much at the end of the day, you guys are still, we're all good friends, we still talk to each other, and we still, once in a while we say hi and we just, catch up. But there's obviously the 1 or 2 individuals that I've teamed with, or maybe, like, I'm not even too sure, but that maybe come across as a little bit sour, bitter. But what do you expect, right? It's all a team thing, and breaking up isn't an easy thing to do.
Understandable. Okay, now I've noticed that you have a YouTube channel, TuSquare TV. How did you feel when your channel had first got partnered a couple weeks ago?
Pardon? I didn't hear the end of that question.
I said, how did you feel when your channel had first got partnered a couple weeks ago?
Oh, right. When Black Ops started, I bought an HD PVR for Christmas. It was just a gift to myself, and I kind of got really into YouTube, and I built my channel off that, and my channel started growing with the help of a friend of mine called Luke, who's at 50,000 subscribers, and which is unbelievable, and I definitely got help from him. But as kind of I got into competitive, and I kind of fell off the YouTube thing, where I started kind of not posting gameplays that people want to watch, and I kind of fell off it. And most recently, I started getting back into it, and I'm really hoping for Black Ops 2 to be that YouTube moment for me, where I start uploading commentators every week, etc., and kind of uploading gameplays on a more daily basis. And getting that partner channel was kind of like that boost in momentum for me. It was kind of like a realization that, oh, I do have that goal set, and I got to that goal. Even though maybe I didn't deserve it with the work that I was putting into it, it's something that also opens my eyes for Black Ops 2 and next season, where I want to keep posting gameplays and make the network and the partner channel and my I guess my viewers happy, and it's something that's great. It's good. It's nice to know that some of the hard work I put in earlier in the YouTube channel days were put into good use.
Good answer. I've noticed your gamertag changed to Aspire TuSquare. I'm assuming that's your new team that you're with now. Could you tell us a little bit about your team and your future goals as a team?
Right. Saber, the leader of Aspire, I guess not many people know, but I think a lot of people should know if they were kind of into the early amateur stages of this game. I was a top flight, and that team consisted of me, Pronade, and Assault. Assault's a good friend of actually Beast, who's doing this dual com with, I guess triple com with us. We were all teaming with each other, and Saber was a good pickup late in our top flight days. And after a while, a couple months later down the road, a couple team changes later, he hit me up with a team offer with Aspire, and I was kind of hesitant because it was kind of something that I kind of was it was more of a, I guess, a future-based decision where Joe had brought another two players, Bob D and Evade, from MW2. So they didn't compete in Black Ops, and they didn't really compete in this game either. And they kind of Joe kind of convinced all of us to come back into MW3 and kind of get ready for Black Ops 2. And as I got to know them, they were a great bunch of guys. It was something that it was kind of an instant chemistry kind of thing. So we're all committed. We're all pretty much best buddies, and that's what we all want to kind of focus on. Because what I think I've taken from this game personally was that in the beginning, I wanted to get to the best team as quick as possible. One night scrims would equal the best team possible, and I really didn't open my eyes to how much work it actually takes. And with Aspire, what I realized is, and what kind of optic basis is on, is 4 best friends teaming with each other. 4 good players at that, but 4 best friends, and that's what we are. And I can't be happier where I am today. And Black Ops 2, we're coming in strong, and I can't wait.
That's a good
Sounds
answer.
good. Yeah.
Next, I want to ask, since you started playing competitive in Modern Warfare 3, so far, who do you think your most accomplished team was?
I'd probably have to say it's I guess for me, accomplishing something in competitive gaming is 2 things. It's obviously the money aspect, but it's also the enjoyment factor and the group of guys that I've loved to play with. No matter the losses, no matter what, an accomplishment for me is how much I've enjoyed gaming. And at the end of the day, gaming is something that I do for fun. And if that aspect isn't there, I'm not accomplishing anything. So I'd have to say the teams that I've been with, all from every single team I've been with, has been an accomplishment some way or form. I've gotten better with them. I've gotten stronger as a player, smarter, and every person I've played with has helped me grow as a player. And I really don't want to single out a team that I've most enjoyed, but the team that I'm on recently, even though they're new to the game, it's still a great bunch of guys, and I love that. And that's an accomplishment for me personally, finding that loyalty and kind of that factor of me being committed to a team that has potential. But I guess the team that I've enjoyed and kind of won the most with, probably Fierce and Body Count. Fierce is an old team, Body Count a more recent team, and they're a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it. We won a lot of tournaments. Not one actually, that's kind of claiming things, but we placed well. I had fun. We won scrims, and it was kind of a good time for me. But Aspire is my new team, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Interesting. Do you have any other questions, Rondon?
Yeah, I have a few. Now that you're playing for Aspire, are you more of a Slayer or are you an objective player? And also, I'd like to know, do you guys plan on going to future events, like UMG Chicago, for example, which seems like a big event that all the teams are planning on attending?
I used to Slay. I guess a lot of people know me as a Slayer in the early games, and as kind of the game evolved, I kind of turned into that more objective role player. And to be honest with you, even though I have those bad games as an objective player, for me personally, as an objective player, I feel like I play a lot smarter. I feel like I can contribute more to the team, and I can still help contribute with the kills. And that's what I love to do. Maybe in Black Ops 2, who knows? I might go back to slaying, but at this point in the game, objective players are kind of like that thing for me. It's like my hub, and I enjoy it thoroughly. Regarding to the events, I was planning on going to UMG Chicago, but things got in the way with me not being able to find a team and me kind of being committed to Aspire. And I really didn't want to go to an event without this team at this point. But for future events, for sure, next season we plan on going to every single MLG event. Um, Hopefully other events as well, but for MW3 personally, I really don't think any of my teammates are planning on traveling to an event, considering that they're so, I guess, uneducated and kind of they're really amateurs to the game. They haven't competed or they haven't played this game enough to really compete at the level of a UMG event. So I understand that, and it's kind of something that I'm okay with sacrificing. So hopefully the first event will be a blast, and we'll all be on the same page. So it's something that really isn't a big loss for me, but for sure, UMG, the teams that are going to UMG are top class, and they're great, and I wouldn't be happier with them to compete against them. But first event, I'll be competing against them, so you know, I'll give it a couple months for them.
Yeah, okay. I also remember on a personal level you telling me how Aspire is the team you really think this is the team you're going to stick with, the team you're going to succeed with. You didn't really know why at the time because you were just joining them. It just seemed right. Did you come up with any explanation on why you think this team's going to be the team for your future?
Throughout my time as, I guess, the early stages of me joining Aspire, I had some doubts. People were still offering me some pretty good team offers that I really thoroughly liked, and it's kind of a moment where do I really know what I'm getting into? But at the same time, as I got to know my teammates Alex, which is Evade, Jack, which is Bob Dot, and Joe Saber, who I've known for a while, it's been like, it's kind of like I enjoy getting on now. It's something I hop on, I enjoy myself, I have fun, and we share personal lives together. We're just best friends, and that's what I really want in the team. And I know for a fact that us four will stick together. It's something that has been said lightly around the community a lot, where set fours go in, they're, oh, we're going to be teaming forever and whatnot. But I thoroughly feel like this team is the team that I will be going pro with or placing high at an event with, because I know for a fact that these guys know what it takes to get in there, and they're a great group of guys. I love to play with them, I love spending time with them, and I can't wait to meet them personally. So it's something that I enjoy, and yeah, it's just, I understand now. It's kind of like I've opened my eyes to what is needed, and kind of it's been a maturity factor, to be honest with you.
Alright, that sounds pretty good. I like that answer.
Okay, for my last question, I just wanted to know, I've watched your channel a lot, and I see you have a lot of Call of Duty gameplay. I was wondering if you'll be doing any other game mode, any other games on your channel for upcoming, or are you just going to stick to Call of Duty?
Oh, for sure. Actually, to be honest with you, when I first started my YouTube channel, it was kind of based on funtages. If you've ever heard of them, you probably can look up things like PS3 comedy, those kind of things that I helped out with, and they were just kind of funtages that you had fun with in a public match. You had riot shields, you C4 things, you went for ninja diffuses, and I had gameplays where I played Saints Row, like things that were just fun and kind of, they weren't as stressful as playing Call of Duty. Not saying that any other game is not stressful, but it's something that was different for my channel. I like variety. Variety is always good, and I plan on for sure starting November with Halo 4 coming out, with a great bunch of titles. I plan on definitely uploading a lot of variety on my channel, a lot of Let's Plays, live comms, even games that maybe are on the arcade of Xbox Live Arcade, things that are unexpected, things that are just fun. And for sure Call of Duty will be one of my main focuses, especially with team scrims and pub matches and whatnot, but no doubt, I'd like to have variety. I definitely do get bored of Call of Duty sometimes. I'm just like any other gamer out there, so definitely will expect some other game titles for sure.
Alright, sounds good. I would like to thank you for taking your time to do this interview. Would there be anybody that you'd like to give a shout out or thanks for your success?
Definitely would like to shout out the whole entire community, as well as a lot of people along the way. They know who they are, that have been with me from the start, who have introduced me to this game, who introduced me to competitive Call of Duty. people who've just been in touch with me, and that's great. I love the supporters, I love my followers, and yeah, it's been a great ride, and I plan on, I guess, having a lot more fun when next season comes. And yeah, I'd like to thank actually everybody that's helped me along the way, including you two. I know both of you from a personal level as well, and it's been great. It's just the friends that I've made along the way.
I've had a good time. I've had a good time with this interview. Everything went planned. I liked a lot of your answers. I just, on behalf of the Grand Am Show, I would like to thank you for taking participation in this interview, and hopefully we'll have you back again.
Definitely, no problem. It was my pleasure.
All right, thanks, Steve.
Thank you all for tuning in. See you later.